and welcome to a brand new episode of Kvyats Revenge. And you probably just briefly saw the calendar there if you were paying attention. And today we are doing Abu Dhabi, and I am a fan of this track. I'm not fast at it, so don't expect wonders in AOR next season. When you go there, I presume you go there. But I'm not great at it, but I enjoy the track. It's just a really good track in my opinion, good racing. And this is fun as my wheel pedals aren't in the right place, and that has put us off to an awful start. Some one-shot quali. Can we fight our way back up? I highly doubt it now. We're probably going to be starting last. Just because my wheels... Right, I'll restart this because that was not fair. I mean, it wasn't fair. I'm restarting it. I don't usually restart qualifying, because I did, because my wheels were in the wrong place. As here we go at Abu Dhabi into turn 1. Clip that apex perfectly, absolute perfection there. Coming through here, Hamilton currently on pole, and we're currently up in P7, so we're doing good. Probably be one of our best qualifyings that we've done in this mini-series. Coming through up to the hairpin now. We want to go down into first gear, not neutral like I just did. That's cost us a handful of positions there, going into neutral, and that's probably set the tone for the rest of the lap. And this race is very long and very boring, and this is going to be painful in a Toro Rosso with a 2015 Ferrari engine in the back of this. You come through here, you want to avoid that curb because it will launch you off into space, and we don't want to be launched off into space, do we? We want to finish this race, and we want to make sure Max Verstappen doesn't. If you're new to this series, it's a 3-lap race, and in that race we have to make sure Verstappen either doesn't score points or or more likely we make sure he doesn't finish the race, because we don't want Max Verstappen to finish. We want to get revenge on Max Verstappen for taking our seats at Red Bull. Kvyats, he shouldn't have been in Formula 1 anyway, but it's an excuse of a series, and I enjoy the series because it involves taking people out. As we come through the final section now, cut that corner quite a bit. Through the final 2 corners, brake a bit late there, run wide there, we're down into P16, we've got to hope Verstappen doesn't do good as well. Through the final corner, Rosberg takes pole, because I swear 2 people just went the fastest lap there. Jeff saying it just wasn't our day. It just wasn't our day, was it? That was an awful qualifying from us. Where does this... Oh, we started 5th. It's 11 cars ahead of us. This is going to be tricky. This will be very tricky to do it this time. Plus, I will give it my all. I will dive bomb him to turn 1. And let's see what's going to happen, eh? Who knows what will happen? Anything can happen. Got our teammates starting ahead of us as we go to 5. Red lights at Abu Dhabi. Put it into Rich. It's lights out and away we go. We have a very slow reaction time there, but off we go. We get a decent getaway now. Going into turn 1. Brake as late as possible. I have Verstappen in my sights. He's going around the outside of Sergio Perez there. We lift Fernando Alonso out of day. Brake check. Cheeky eyebrows. We've got minor damage to the front wing. Here we go on Max Verstappen. Where is he? I doubt he's going to get points. That'll do. That will do. We're nearing disqualification. We're up in this P5 with extremely heavy front wing damage. This isn't very good. We've got a time penalty. It's worth it. Verstappen. We're at serious risk of disqualification. Jeff is telling us. No wonder we just absolutely abolished poor Max Verstappen. As we see, that is the curve which will send you into space. Can we stay? Nice stuff there. Can we stay in the points? Because it'll be our first points of this series, and I'm hoping we can stay in the points as we are understeering like a dishwasher. Oh my god, we understeer. We understeer. This is a joke. We've got Sergio Perez behind me. No, I can't risk taking anyone else out because we'll just get another penalty. Lift off here because the understeer is that bad. Brake early there. And all in all, we actually went well through there. Not fast, but we kept it on the grey stuff. Only 2 more laps of this torture left, and then we can finish. Kvyats Revenge Episode 3. Rosberg sets in the fastest lap. He is leading at the end of lap 1. Can Rosberg win this mini championship as well? Because remember, this is a championship. We are trying to score as many points as we can to beat Verstappen in the championship at the end of the day. And at the moment, I can see us beating him in this championship because he isn't going to finish any races in the points. He'll be lucky to finish any more races because I'm fed up of just damaging him. I want to make sure he crashes out and burns. Not him, the car. I wouldn't wish Verstappen to burn. No. Right, back on topic as we come through the hairpin. Flip the apex nicely there. Make sure we don't go into neutral. Onto the straights. We are in rich revs. Oh, look at the damage to the front wing. That is no good. Absolutely no good. If we move to the inside, Perez gives us a little tap there. As we've now got Raikkonen. Oh, I broke too late. Brake, 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 neutral, brake. Go, 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 go. Clip that apex perfectly, not hit the curb there. And my wheel's starting to play up. I need to send this wheel back to Thrustmaster because it's just on a straight and it's just twitching everywhere. Not sure if it's just this game because this is the only game I play on the wheel, so I'll check it out on Forza later on. But coming through the middle section of the lap now, and we've got Sergio Perez still right behind us, and this wheel is beyond a joke at the moment. So we understeer.com, and we still make the corner. I can just adapt to anything, unlike Julian Palmer. He can't adapt to anything. Can't even adapt to a car he's been driving for 2 years. Like his teammates, he can adapt to cars very well. Good on Nico Hulkenberg as we're coming through the final pass of the penultimate lap. Heading on to the final lap of the race. DRS has been enabled, and that is really going to hurt us on the straight. That could be the end of P5. I mean, a top 5 finish after nearing disqualification. I'd take that any day. Oh yeah, we've got the penalty. Oh dear. Maybe points are not on the card today. Yeah, that's the problem. I need to avoid penalties in the future. Verstappen's still in the race. Oh dear. For God's sake. That is not good. As long as we finish ahead of Verstappen. Let's move to the inside. It's going to be closer if we get points or not, as we are losing time hand over fist as Raikkonen pulling up in the OP Ferrari. Lace on the brakes as I dare. We take someone out there. I don't care. Raikkonen gets past. We're going to have to DRS on him though, so that is an advantage at least, as I think points might be possible as we are opening up a gap to everyone. Brake earlier than we need to because of the stupid front wing damage. Coming through here, we cannot afford to cut any corners either. It's not like we can just miss out a part of the track because we're nearing the disqualification. Fuel won't be a problem, it'll be rich revs to the end. Coming through this bit, lift off there, brake it. Still clip the apex, absolutely perfect. Lewis Hamilton wins at Abu Dhabi, forgot where we were then. And come on, can we get points? Coming through. Oh, understeer, come on. Early on the brakes, needs a good exit. Come on, faster, 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 faster. P16.
Okay, we're all a bit gutted with that result, but let's work hard and we'll get it together for the next race.
How's it P16? There's not 3 seconds between 5th place and 16th. That's a joke. Shut up.
And here are our podium drivers today after that
Good on
excellent
Daniel.
race. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings.
3 seconds.
Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the drivers' championship
I was in
after an
5th.
excellent result. And now I'd like to ask you,
How
Anthony
is that?
Davidson, who was your
3
driver of the
seconds.
day?
Oh, maybe Marcus Ericsson?
Plus 18.
Yes, I think I'll commit to that one. Marcus
Plus
Ericsson, fine job, very consistent.
There'll be
26.
plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the
It wasn't a
next
3
race to
second
see
penalty,
just
was
who
it?
will come out on top.
It was a 5 second, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. No, that's 19. That's still not 5 seconds. Absolute joke. Outrageous. Are we ahead of Verstappen in the championship? Where are we? I can't see where we are. But Toro Rosso. Oh yeah, we're Daniel Kvyat, aren't we? Where's Verstappen? We're not far off him. Both on 0 points. Thank you for watching this episode. Please like, subscribe, check out my other videos if you're new.